Hi, Keith McCrone here from the Ultimate Track Day Experience, and thank you very much for joining me on another video here. I'm actually covering what I'm calling the 5-part series, the 5 biggest mistakes I see drivers make. And this is video here number 4. I want to first say thank you very much for all the emails that everybody's sending in. A couple of the emails are referencing, did I get my trailer yet? I can tell you no, the trailer has not arrived yet. They're calling the end of November, beginning of December. As soon as I get that trailer, we will then go ahead and post all of the events that we're going to be attending in 2021. And yes, we will be down south, so we will be in Florida doing Daytona, COTA, Sebring, and all that. So I hope that answers the majority of the folks that are interested in going south this winter. But getting back to this particular video here, again, video number 4 of a 5-part series, the biggest mistakes I see drivers make. And I'm sure that maybe you fell into this category here as well. I know I did early on. And then sometimes I find myself doing it again today's day and age. But what I want to cover here is I want to talk about this fellow right here, our rear view mirror, right? Doesn't matter if it's a rear view mirror or it's the mirrors that are out here on our doors. What we tend to do is we actually drive the car from our mirrors, right? So what does that mean? That means that when you're on the track, we spend the majority of our time looking in our mirrors to see what's going on behind us rather than looking forward to make sure we're focusing on where we're going. Now, why do we do that? I mean, we do that just simply because we don't want to be in somebody's way. We're afraid somebody's going to climb up on the inside of us and maybe we're going to turn in on them. Well, I'm going to share with you a couple things here to remove, I want to say, that fear once and for all. First of all, you got to understand that when you're on the track is your track just as much as it's anybody else's track. It doesn't matter if you're going to be somebody that's going to be in the front or you're going to be somebody that's in the behind. You have to be respectful of each other when you're on the track. Now, if you're somebody that's going to be in the front, let's say you're driving and you're the lead car and there's somebody that's coming up behind you, well, that's when you're going to start looking in your mirror to go, gee, is this guy going to throw his car on the inside of me, or do I have to be aware of this? And if you think about it, the only time somebody's really going to pass you is going to be in a passing zone. And sometimes there's maybe only 2 or 3 passing zones that's on a track, whether you're going to get a point by or you're actually in competition. There's only 2 or 3 areas that truly somebody can really get by you. So those are the areas that you're going to want to be focusing in the mirrors. So you want to make sure that maybe when you're coming down a straightaway into a braking point, if somebody's going to make a move on you on the inside, that you're aware that this guy's close enough that he can do that. And you might glance in your mirror one time and then peripheral vision will pick up a side mirror to see if this individual is going to make a move. If you're somebody that's on a point by, there might be only a couple areas that somebody can actually pass you. So you got to wait till you get to that point to look in your mirrors anyway, or as this individual cannot pass you. So you don't need to worry about that. The other thing I want to talk about too is it's going to be situational awareness, right? It's going to make you a little bit more comfortable as a driver. If you get in the habit of looking in your mirrors every once in a while to see who's coming up on you. So if you look in your mirror and you see somebody that might be maybe 10 car lengths back, 15 car lengths back, and he's gaining on you, and what kind of a pace is he gaining on you? So if he's coming up on you quickly, it might be something where you know, hey, I might not make it to the next corner and this individual's going to be there and he can make a move on me. Or it could be something where it might take a half a lap for this person to make up those 15 car lengths, and he might make a pass on me somewhere on the backside of the track. Either way, you want to know what is the rate of closing the gap to your car. And the reason being is because it would be nice for you to either let that individual by with a point by, or if you're not competing, it is something where you can let this person go by without either him getting out of the throttle, putting the brakes on prematurely, and or yourself getting off the throttle or putting the brakes on prematurely. That's just you being more aware of what's going on around you to be able to determine who's coming up on you. So the goal here is to let's stop looking in this rearview mirror. Remember, it's your track just as much as their track. We're only going to look in the mirror when we know that somebody is in a situation where that they can go ahead and make a pass on us. Other than that, we're not looking in that mirror, and we're going to be focusing forward to make sure we work on our driving skills and not worry about driving our cars from the mirror. I hope this helped you out. Again, if you have any questions, you can get a hold of us at info@utde.racing. So that's info@ utd.racing. And then also, if you need to get a hold of us, you can call us at 1-800-686-8026. Thank you.